What's going on, everybody? This is JMO back again, bringing you another Black Ops 4 video here for you guys. But before I go any further, I want to go ahead and give a shout out and a huge thanks to Addict Stein for allowing me to use this amazing remix beat of his. So what I'm going to do under the description of this video, I'm going to go ahead and put the YouTube link description of his, as well as his Twitter handle, in case you'd like to go ahead and follow him there. So whenever you get a chance, if you can please go check out his channel. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. You will find some of the most amazing remix beats that you'll listen to. Alright, so what this video is about. Well, on the last upload that I put up for you guys, it was how I approached the map firing range, but it was also about the VKM 750. I went over some of the stats about the weapon itself. I also gave you guys different class, setups. Well, the very next day after I put up that video for you guys, this weapon ended up getting nerfed. So I wanted to go ahead and put up this video for you guys, to go over some of the changes, and then also go over whether or not this weapon is still good or not, as well as the different class setups that I gave you. Basically go over if they are still effective or not. Now, I'm not going to go over every single class setup. As a matter of fact, I'm not going over any of the class setups. I'm just basically going to mention whether or not they are still effective or not. Now, although I'm not going over the setups, which if you wanted to, you can just look at my prior video and you can see them. What I will say, the setup that I am using for this gameplay, I am using the grip, high caliber 1 and 2, rapid fire, and for perks, scavenger and dead silence. So now let's go ahead and look at the nerf notes that they did to this weapon. So the first thing that they did was reduce the movement speed while firing. They reduced the damage slightly, as well as for the fat barrel operating mod, they ended up reducing the bullet tracer size. Now those nerfs are not too bad, but when I first heard about them, I am not going to lie, I was very upset, especially since I used my very first unlock token on this weapon itself. And the reason I was upset is because the day that they ended up making those changes and nerfing this weapon, one of the bigger YouTubers that I follow, which I'm not going to give out his name, ended up basically tweeting that this weapon had just gone from a 3-shot kill weapon to a 4-shot kill weapon. And so for those that didn't know, which most of you I'm sure already know, this was basically a 3-shot kill weapon without high caliber. With high caliber, it was a 2-shot kill weapon. So anyway, so once I heard that it had gone to a 4-shot kill weapon, yeah, I was upset. I even ended up tweeting Treyarch, asking them to give me back my unlock token back. And all this based on an assumption that that information I put up on Twitter was correct. And which it's basically a bit hypocritical from my end, though, because I hate assumptions. I hate when people assume, and then yet here I am assuming that information put up was correct without me verifying or seeing for myself if it is true or not. But real quick, if you're paying attention to this gameplay, for those that wonder why I went all the way back here in the beginning of the second half, it's because I was only 4 kills away from my strike team, and I've been having bad luck on this particular day when I was playing. So since I was only 4 kills away, or 100 points away from getting my strike team, what I ended up deciding was, let me go ahead and call in my attack chopper. Let the attack chopper go ahead and get me those 4 kills, get me those 100 points, and I'll get my strike team. So this way, once I have my strike team and the attack chopper going all at the same time, then I'll go ahead and push forward. So I just didn't want to take the chance of basically being just 100 points off and then from my strike team and then getting killed. So anyways, that's why I went back there. So going back to the information that I had read on Twitter, it was wrong. It was still it is still a 3-shot kill weapon. It's not a 4-shot kill weapon. What they ended up doing is, let's go ahead and look at the stats of this weapon real quick. It went from a 62 damage per round weapon to a 54 damage per round weapon. So as you can see, it's still a 3-shot kill weapon, but the only difference is that instead of, after shooting the 3 rounds, instead of causing a total of 186 damage, now you're only causing 162 damage, which, considering that you only have 150 health, once again, that 162 damage that it causes basically creates a kill. So basically the difference is 24 less damage that you're causing. So although I still wish that it was 186 versus 162, I'm okay with it, with the reduced damage that they did, as long as it's still a 3-shot kill. That's pretty much mainly what I care about. Now, for those that may ask, well, why would you still want the 186 versus 162 if it doesn't make any difference? It doesn't really make a difference though. But once again, the reason why, well, I don't know those that may be familiar with the show Tool Time, but Tim Allen can explain better why I would prefer more power, more damage.
Men, we want a job done right and we want it done quick. What do we need? More power! Darn right, more power.
So yeah, overall, it's still a great weapon. Would probably say that the nerfs that they did has not changed how great this weapon is. I still, even though I asked Treyarch for my unlock token back, I don't regret using it. I probably, even if it was the same from the beginning, the way that it is now, I probably would still end up, using my unlock token on this. So the class setups that I gave you on my prior video, they are still effective. They are still good to use. So go ahead and give them a shot. What I will say is that what I wish that they would end up doing whenever they end up causing any nerfs or buffs to the weapons, that I wish that they would let us know exactly, with just a little bit more detail on exactly what they've done. So like, for example, when they say that they are increasing the damage, let us know by how much. If it's going from 35 to 37, if they are nerfing something from, say, 42 to 40, or it's just numbers that I'm making up though, but you understand what I'm saying. Just let us know how much you're buffing or nerfing damage by. If you're increasing the firing rate or reducing the firing rate, let us know by how much. I think that would be very helpful. It doesn't take long or too much for them to be able to give us that information. So I wish that it would end up just doing that. So anyways, overall, it's still an amazing weapon. This gameplay here is after the nerf, and you see how quickly it's getting me those kills. So thank you for watching. Let me know what you guys think of this weapon, if you guys have been using it. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you all later.
Tactical beacon online.
If you enjoyed this video and would like to keep up with upcoming new content, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you all soon.